testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky.
Alright, so apparently over the last 8 weeks, I gained over 20 pounds in Europe, eating Nutella, drinking coffee, and not skipping a single dessert. Today, we're gonna get right back into it. Y'all let me know about the form down in the comments. I wanna hear how's the form looking.
Squad get pie like a set, pie like a perk. I'm going ham, I'm going crazy on niggas. Too wavy for niggas, do magic like I look a sin. I'm in the kitchen, compressing the bird. Take out the 9 and I sell it for 30. The shred to the jeweler, busting the rollie, the light of the city like me GR3. I got the plug, he sending my tea. Don't know these niggas know me. Even though niggas, they call me OG. Young nigga, but I put it down. We was on it when it wasn't round. All of a sudden, niggas wanna come around. Stay over there, my J. Do me one favor. Take a few steps back.
Back down on my own again.
Look at yourself.
Banger workout done. Got some good back and buys in. Hit the sauna, like 7-day streak right now. So I weighed myself right after. I've been weighing myself every single day after the gym, and I'm down 1.5 pounds in the last week. But somehow I gained 20 in 8 weeks. Pretty crazy. But yeah, we're about to head over to the office right now. Put in a 4 or 5 hour shift of work, and then see where the day takes us. I'm thinking we even might go some shopping later, so let's see.
It's a cold Sunday to complain. I hold it in until it rain. I fought demons after fame. I spent millions on terrain. I treat my bitches like Diana. Pretty princess, hold the Fanta. 2003 Dolce & Gabbana. Jeans make her ass look fatter. We won't catch her.
So we've been in here grinding for probably like 4 or 5 hours straight. My head's fucking hurting.
Okay, so I just remembered, last vlog we were in Ibiza, right? Colin went ahead and told me to buy this one shitcoin called Spike. And he's like, yo, I got insider info, it's supposed to pump. So, on the call, or on the vlog, we went ahead and we actually bought that coin. So come check this out. Tell me how crazy this is. So on July 6th, I bought 7 SOL worth of Spike. Today, that 7 SOL is worth 0.26. That goes to show you 2 things. 1, don't ever take advice on how to make money from somebody else, because nobody actually knows the truth. Unless you're learning a new skill set, obviously that's very valuable. The second thing is, crypto will do that to you. So, easy come, easy go. The good news is, your boy's a little bit smart. I already knew the ETH ETF was gonna get approved yesterday. So obviously we're gonna get a big rally. Did a nice little long yesterday, up 1,400 bucks. We're gonna go ahead, spend it on a lobster roll, maybe get some merch, some gear, and go from there. So let's get the fuck out of here.
So ever since I got here, obviously your boy's been eating mom's food, home food cooking every single day. This is my first time eating out, for the vlog, of course. So we're gonna go with 2 things. One is either gonna be the Gordon Ramsay new burger spot that just opened up here in Boston, or we go super classic, hit this place called Paulinini's in the North End. It's like the most viral fat boy food you'll ever see on the internet. And probably get like lobster roll, so let's go ahead and do this.
Hey, I'm a fucking workaholic with a passion in my heart, treating rapping as an art, which you have to be a part of.
Let's go. My first job right here, one of my first jobs. I think before it, I worked at this little sandwich store in a different area in Boston, but this is it. This is the fucking place I was working at literally 7, 8 years ago, which is kind of crazy to think about, like how far it's come. We should go in and check it out. Let's see if I still know anybody. Get okay.
Get okay.
Good? There's no boss here, so that's good. This is it. This is literally where I took a picture of me holding a big ass pizza. I was like this. Jesus. Let's get the hell out of here. It's crazy to think about it, but like 8 years ago, I think deep down inside of me, I knew I was gonna be something great, or I knew I was gonna get rich, or definitely not work there for the rest of my life. But I didn't know how, I didn't know when, I didn't know where. I just had no fucking clue, right? But what I do know is it takes time to be great, right? And small actions usually lead to big things. And when I was working back there, the only thing I was focused on was improving myself, because I knew the skill sets that I had, the life that I lived, or the habits that I had back then weren't enough to make me be a millionaire or move like a millionaire or even be around millionaires, right? But looking back at it now, I guess things all worked out, and everything I learned along the way honestly has been fucking priceless. So couldn't be more excited and thankful for the opportunity of being able to work at that restaurant, also learning all the skill sets that I've learned over the last few years, and being in a position where, you know, I can come back to my old town here, do great things, do cool things like this for you guys, and yeah, just live life to the fullest. Let's go get some lobster rolls and then probably go shopping after. Check this out, right here. Claws come out, rated Boston Heralds. Some of the best lobster roll in the state, maybe even in the country. They're really known for the biggest lobster roll in the world. So I'm excited. So just do the medium one.
Medium, right?
I think that should work.
Do you want it hot or cold again?
Hot. Butter. All right, we're about to see what all the hype's about. $54 for a single sandwich. That's probably the most expensive sandwich I've ever had. And I've been to a lot of countries before, so hopefully this thing is busting, like really busting. I gotta stay dialed in, boys. All protein, no carbs. Don't play with me. I just walked straight into a gelato store, looked the gelato straight in the eye, and said, no, I'm on a diet, I'm on a mission to lose 20 pounds from Europe, so I will not eat you today. But think about it this way. My willpower is at an all-time high. We got a sweet spot right there. Very famous in the, you know, modern pastry shop right here. Oh my God, they got the best stuff in the world probably. Or in Boston, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm saying no desserts, no carbs, until your boy's at least down to like 185. Then I'm gonna start going ham again on the craves. But until then, we're staying strict. Lean, mean, money printing machine. And caffeine and meat. That's it, boys. All right, cool. So next up, we're gonna do some shopping. Came down to Newbury Street, one of the prime areas here in Boston. We're gonna go ahead, check it out, see what's up with some of the vibes, maybe buy something, maybe not, meet up with the homies, and then hit dinner. First up, this place Concepts right here. Actually, funny enough, I used to camp outside this store like 6-7 years ago to buy shoes and be able to wake up in the morning and flip them for a couple $100. So long story short, we're here now. Let's go check it out. What's up, boys? How we doing? How's it going?
Through the crowd, fan by fan. Remember how we used to do it hand by hand. Then 5 niggas, 1 gram, we spit a 20 damn. Not your average citizens moving like some immigrants. All these damn Zans, it be hard to remember when. Out in Lake Olympia, Jason used to whip the Benz. Drop me off in Meadow Creek, I took the boat to River Bend.
Something I learned along the years is the same way we do conversion rate optimization and we do these little hacks on the website to make people buy. It's actually the same exact concept when it comes to real life, right? The lighting, the music, these are all subconscious triggers that actually help people get in the mood to spend money. So when next time you see yourself at a store and you're vibing, most likely you're probably gonna make a purchase. And pay attention to these things.
Gave a good dick, the type of hard to stop. The mad shots on to make an artist drop. You got a G5 body.
All right, so this is the spot right here, Union Park Pizza. It used to be called Witch It when I used to work here. I worked there for 2 weeks. First week I was a register. The second week they were trying to like make me do extra things. Tipping point was when the boss asked me to go ahead and clean the toilets. I cleaned the toilets that night. That was the last night I ever cleaned the toilet. Believe that. It's just crazy to think about it, like, because I remember being like 16, 17, like working jobs like this. The only thing I was thinking about when I used to work those jobs is when the fuck am I gonna be able to live the life that I'm living right now, right? Everybody was on Instagram, and this was before like Instagram was this hot right now. Making money was probably a little bit harder than what it is right now, I would say, for sure. Because the amount of information that was out there on the market wasn't the same right now. Like today, you can literally just go Google something, use AI, launch a store, make money, hire creators on TikTok, and you literally start making $1,000 a day. When I was 16, 17 working at these jobs, it was impossible to even think about anything like that, right? You had to really grind it out, learn how to do Facebook ads. TikTok wasn't even a thing back then. I was broke, obviously. So whoever's watching this, keep one thing in mind. Greatness takes time, bro. And no matter how bad you want it right now, you're just not ready. And until you are ready, you just gotta believe in the process. All right, unscripted. So we came here, we were walking around. I guess Boston got a new attraction, and it's going on top of this tower right here and seeing the full city view.
Probably
So
never thought that I
go
would
check
get
it
these
out.
legs to work. I work hard, but hard shit don't need no extra work. That's why I show up in a sweatshirt and let it burn. The world's mine, I just say fuck it, let it turn. The girl's mine, I just say fuck it, have it turn. The goats call me to the side like, can we have a word? I could've fronted, but I did this shit how I preferred.
If you guys don't know who this is my boy Samir right here. This is one of the first guys to ever do e-commerce out of Boston. He's probably the reason why there's a whole e-commerce community in this city right here. When did you start, bro, doing e-com?
Probably what, 2000, I want to say 16, 17.
8 years, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
A long time ago.
What do you think are the biggest changes ever since like 9 years ago when you first started versus people starting now? Advantages or disadvantages?
It was a whole different time, right? It was still, the idea was still new of people buying and shopping online,
Yeah.
right? Like, you know, nowadays you get hit with 100 ads for every product out there, right? But before it was like you know, people were excited to click on those ads and shop online and get an order in the mail. But I remember my first viral product was literally a picture of it was like these sticky bras. It was like
Oh
a
my
picture of
God.
that on a white background. And it was just said free, just pay for shipping. And that shit ran up to like
That's a
$250,000, bro.
Holy fuck.
But definitely got to come with some quality shit out right now, quality content,
Yep.
and yeah, and just play the long game, you know, because it's not like you test a product for a day.
And you're gonna start making money right away.
I wish it did still work like that,
I
but
wish, yeah.
I mean, it can
I
if
remember,
you
yeah, back
create.
in the day, literally, you could just snatch anybody's ad, anybody's
Literally.
video, rerun it into your store with a new logo, and boom, sales are coming in.
Yep.
Now it's like the consumer is a little bit smarter, like not that smart, a little bit smarter, where they know like, I don't know about this brand right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know about this product. Like you said, it's like if you're not on TikTok Shop right now, you're missing out on one of the most important opportunities and easiest opportunities to make money online.
Yeah.
Because it is getting ridiculously easy to pull out your phone, take pictures of literally just slideshows, or record a product and what it does, go viral and make a fuck ton of money.
Yep.
And the best part is, it's going, like you're making money on TikTok's tab. I think they reported they lost $4 billion ever since they lost TikTok Shop because they're playing a long-term game, just like Amazon did. Acquire the customer now, get them used to buying products on the platform, and then make money down the line. So that's what it is.
Now time to eat. That's the restaurant right there.
Don't have to be that cool. Just when I met you, a couple cuts later, now you're acting like a damn fool, and like a damn fool. So ungrateful. I sit you at my table, now you're hugging all the damn food. It's so good. The blame is on you.
All right, so you guys probably already know I don't really love Boston. It gets a little bit boring, especially at the family house, visiting, you know, mom dukes, parents, etc. So today is an actual work day. And for a work day, what do? Well, we got a better office because I didn't feel like working at home. So let me give you guys a tour of this absolutely banger of a house.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need.
This. You know, I'm at a point in life where it's like, I'm trying to find the perfect place to live in, because deep down I know Miami is not a place to raise a family. Boston is not a place I want to stay year round. And then let's say if I wanted to live in Dubai, well, it's kind of far and it separates me and distances me from the family and everybody else I know. So I'm at a point where in my life where it's like, where do I want to settle? I don't know yet, but visiting houses and traveling to places like this definitely helps me put together a better idea of what I want my ultimate house and my ultimate home base to look like. That is, of course, if I only have to pick one. If I had to pick a couple, well, that's a conversation for another time. So the Boston trip, to be honest, has been quite interesting, to say the least. The bad news about it is I came here to visit my family for a few days, and those few days turned into a few weeks because unfortunately my dad went to Syria. And in Syria, well, we all know the politics there aren't so great. What happened was, essentially, long story short, he can't leave the country unless or until we figure out this problem he has with his paperwork, because he's coming from America, and we have to essentially bribe somebody to bribe somebody to bribe somebody in order to get him out. So that's been eating up, obviously, a lot of my mental headspace, my mom's mental headspace, and it's definitely not the trip that I intended it or wanted it to be, but we're making the best out of it. And the only thing I can control is what I can control, right? So there's no point of me crying and sitting here and kind of like limiting my whole day and my whole week with my family, essentially, to just sit here and be like, oh, we got to deal with this problem. No, we try to deal with the problem. We establish a communication line. We reach out to the right people, and then we just wait, right? It's in kind of God's hands. So hopefully that issue will get resolved by the time this vlog is live. But that's the bad side about visiting Boston. The good side is it's just been a huge mental reset. I've been at the gym every single day, been working nonstop, been locked in. Honestly, we're about to launch a new brand where I'll probably be revealing like 3 to 6 months. So I'm pretty excited for that. And of course, we're scaling the hell out of the current brand that we have, which is Limitless, alongside growing momentum and continuing to double down, obviously, on the content and all the good things that are working. So couldn't be more excited, honestly, to the next 6 to 8 months here. And yeah, I just feel totally inspired, totally ready to get back to Miami, lock the fuck in, and get back to the grind. So
everything pure. Yeah, I got some evil ways. Even through the glasses, you can see the gaze. To find your way up to the top, the shit gon' be a maze. Volkswagen shit, the way I'm running Beatles plays. Yeah, and we linking like we.
Yo, Mo, what are you up to? Been a long ass day of calls on Saturday, but right now I'm working on launching and preparing our Labor Day campaign. Labor Day's coming up. You guys know bread and butter is sales and holidays, especially in Q4 for ecom. One of the biggest unlocks actually over the last few months is hiring a project manager that helps organize everything and then assigns every single team member I have with their exact roles and responsibilities for every single campaign or thing we do. So I'm kind of just going over here some of the high level stuff that she's prepared. Myro is a game changer. If you don't use Myro, you should. So what she does is this project manager comes in, I tell her everything that needs to be done. She lays it out as a flow chart, as what you see here. And then from this flow chart, we go ahead, add due dates, specific personnel that need to, execute on these tasks. And then we move it on to something that looks like this, which is our Notion. So if I show you guys some of the stuff we got cooking right here, it's actually super cool. And this is something I actually learned from, JJ and Ole. So we have, an ad creative dashboard here where I can go ahead and see my team's workload, exactly what each person is working on, right? Due dates for every single person. Same thing here. We got like website, product, backend, prep, dashboard. But yeah, that's what the Saturday is looking like here. Just planning and applying for the week and making sure everything's aligned so we can go ahead and crush some numbers this Labor Day.
I conquered hell, I walked the veil and set my feet ablaze. My heart hardens every year like sneakers that Adidas made. I never did the VMAs, I'm not in need of praise.
All praise to the born sinners Jesus saves. My brothers running through the 6 like the Green Berets. Beefing with a block that's 500 feet away.
We were just driving to go get some steak, but this bridge right here has one of the most insane views I've seen right now out here. Crazy lake, sunset vibe. So I was like, yo, Max, pull over. You gotta check this shit out right here. What's funny is I was thinking to myself, looking at this lake, and I'm like overthinking this whole vlog. Like, how do I make this thing look so sick? How do I spend the most amount of money and like make it look crazy? And I'm like, what's the point? nobody wants to watch the end point. Nobody wants to watch me at the peak of my journey. Instead, like, I'm assuming a lot of you guys, just like putting myself back into your shoes 4, 5, 6 years ago, when I used to watch vlogs like this, what I wanted to see was the journey. What I wanted to see was like, how did this person get to that point, right? And mentally I was like, oh, I'm gonna be so fucking happy when I get the Lambo. I'm gonna get so fucking happy when I can hit these crazy ass houses across the world and rent out the house and the mansions in LA and do this and that. But as I started doing those things, what I started to realize is my happiness levels didn't change when I got to those like check marks or goals. It was more so like I started enjoying the process more. Like I just skipped the rock 3 times for my first time ever, and I jumped, and I was more ecstatic than probably making like $10,000 2 days ago, right? At home doing nothing. So I say this to say that, you know, my goal here is to show you guys the raw reality, right? Of what it likes, building a business, being an entrepreneur, seeing the downs, seeing the ups, and reminding you guys that happiness does not come at the end. Happiness is in the process of making it. I couldn't even explain how happy I was literally just parking my car, sneaking down this little railroad right here, just to get to this lake and be like, holy fuck, this is so dope. So I say that to say, hopefully you guys enjoyed this vlog and enjoy the process, enjoy the journey that you're on, because it is more unique than anything else you're doing in your life. You are more unique than you think. Your journey is more unique than what you make out of it. So enjoy that. Don't focus on the end result. Focus on making yourself happy and focus on what's making you happy now. Because if you're able to do that and continuously build on top of that, momentum is going to be on your side and you're going to do all the things that you want in life. So with that being said, momentum's out. Enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Peace out.